Okay, so happy weekend. My goodness gracious, where's the time going? Hi, I'm Jan. I love helping people keep more of their own hard earned money. Welcome to the Save Money and More with Jan channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I actually just cannot believe that cliffhanger of the, fundraiser to, help Steve achieve Steve Young from the Steve Young 74 everywhere with Steve Young 74 channel to achieve making finally his $100 threshold, trying to achieve at the time of this recording. There is no official number yet because I record ahead of time, but a couple of cliffhangers are coming up because the way it works with the math and everything. So, oh my word, just saying, how's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody is doing well. What a strange week this past week was. I'm just talking about myself, a couple of things, some ups, some downs, how it goes with weeks, like especially like when it's the, anniversary or the birthday of someone that you cared for that is no longer. Those days, as much as you try, this is just a really good thing to make it even more special to remember that person or persons. Always celebrate it. Find a little thing to do, even if it's just get a cupcake, put a candle in it, and say a prayer, blow out the candle, wish well, say I wish I was there, whatever it is in honor of the person that is no longer. I think, yeah, so I recently had one of those. And you always think that you're ready every time, but every year is unique because to me, sometimes the years make it a little harder, that finality. But anyway, I don't want to drag anyone down on that. I'm totally fine. Just that one day has to be like kind of roller coaster-ish, especially if it was a significant other person in your life, friend, family or friends and friends that are like family. You know the drill how that goes. It just makes everything. I think when there are people in your life that are no longer, it just puts things into a different perspective, makes us more appreciative of the time that we do have, with other people and stuff like that. That's why I always say, like, it just doesn't, pay to stress out. And speaking of not stressing out, I'm going to play this little video clip because I know you guys like it. I don't know about you, but to me, there is something so comforting about staring at the waves and listening to the crashing sounds against the rocks and watching the tide pull in and out. It is just such a magnificent thing. And when you're there in person, of course, is the ultimate best. You smell the salty water and you feel the waves and the wind and even the sand, even though it feels uncomfortable. It's a really weird feeling when you're standing. Has this ever happened to you? You're standing on the edge of the shore, like right before you could enter the ocean, to stand in the ocean into the water. And you feel like the sand, because of the gravitational pull from the tide, you feel like when the little teeniest, tiniest waves pull in and hit your feet, don't you feel like you're pulling in with the water? You're like you're being dragged in with the water. That is a very strange feeling. How's anybody out there? That sensation I'm talking about is a very, it's fun, but it's also a strange sensation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, this is the great news about the times that we live in today. Even if you cannot get directly right away to the ocean, at that exact moment, or you need that mental break, you could always just find a video clip somewhere, or a video, complete video, and just put it on in the background. Now, I discovered, now I like to use my indoor exercise bike, exercise bike, whatever. I love to use it. And I discovered recently a really great video. Not only is it scenic because you're riding along virtually, if you will, and that really comes in handy during inclement weather. And if you're not a fan of riding bikes outside and just prefer the indoor thing, it's safer for certain people, and stuff like that. Well, I discovered a really nice one. I'm going to hook that up in the description. Now, even if you don't have an exercise bike or anything in that nature, you could put I love the music to it, which really is, it's really funny. It's just slightly energetic, not too high energy, just energetic enough to get you moving, and a little bit more than that, but not like extremely energetic. No, 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 like not like too much. But this one is really, really good. And what I like, that I discovered the other day recently, I like to put it on in the background, like like when it's cleaning time, or doing your slice, dice, and chopping, meal prepping time. It is so key to put music on in the background. I cannot emphasize it enough. The importance of music. Music, like, and well, we have a bird clock going on, so let's give it a listen. There you go. But anyway, I can't emphasize it enough how music can change the mood. Now it could go the other way too. There are some songs, like for example, let's say I'm watching a video, that may be of a serious nature, and the person that created the video puts in the appropriate mood music for it, if you will. And I'm like listening to that, like that music. Oh, that music sounds so depressing, sad. So I'm just saying, just if you want to clean your house, declutter, put on your absolutely favorite music. It just takes everyone to a better place in an instant. I'm just saying. So also this past week, as some of you know, not everyone watches all my videos, although that would be nice. I discovered, I was like the other night, I was just craving beef, okay? But I didn't want a hamburger. I didn't feel like frying up or sauteing or whatever you want to call it, cooking a steak. I didn't want that. I wanted something more like, that was kind of like of a pot roast texture, or briskety texture. And I'm like, gee, I wish I had it. And then the light bulb went off. And Jan, you do have it in your stockpile. Ah, I love those light bulb stockpile moments. Now, I tried this roast beef about a year ago. At first, I don't know if I had a bad can, or they reduced the sodium in it. I don't like extremely salty flavored foods. I don't. Okay. Um, However, last year the can that I tried might have been just a bad can. It was just too salty, or just maybe the brand, wasn't so great. The cans I got this year, really, really, really good. I just forgot about them. You put them away. Sometimes you forget it until you need them. And I was craving that kind of a beef. And I said, oh my gosh, I love those light bulb moments. So I went over and says, just get a can, heat it up. And you could do, what I did was I had a spare leftover bowl of brown rice. Like when you have like leftovers, put them away. And I have this rule of thumb: use it within the 3 to 5 days. That's my window of leftovers to make do-overs, right? And it's still very fresh. So I just combined the two together. And all I had to do, if I wanted to, was add a little more stuff to it, like maybe turn it into a full stir fry with the chopped broccoli, cauliflower and everything. So fast. It hit every single note. Let me know in the comment section below if there were cravings that you might have had that you forgot about, and then you put something together, pantry meals. I love to hear about people's pantry meals. especially when you don't want to spend the money on takeout, or even just have to get dressed and go to the takeout, or whatever the reason. But let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for everything. I hope everybody remains well. Have an excellent remainder of your weekend. And please don't forget to do what this lady does. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care of yourself and your family.